up, everyone? Josh Pickle from Pickle Performance here. Alright, so I have a brand new 25 F-150 that we're picking up from Grapevine Ford. This customer has financed our Whippled Pickle package into the truck. So we're picking it up for them. By tomorrow, this truck is going to go from 400 horsepower to 700 horsepower. So I'm excited, about to go do our thing. So we're out here at Grapevine Ford. We're picking up an F-150 for a Whippled Pickle package. And we discovered their honey hole. Look at all these regular cabs. Y'all need a regular cab. Grapevine Ford's got a few. 25, brand spanking new. This one is a two-wheel drive. Full digital dash, big 12-inch screen. All come standard on these regular cabs now. Gonna be a sleeper. Steely's stock suspension. Back at the shop, waiting to go inside. Little bone stock 5-liter right now, not for long. How'd she drive, Jeannie? Yeah, like a brand new truck.
Like 47 miles, right?
47 miles on this bad girl. In for the Whipple. So I think the break-in's done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she ready.
For the boost.
What you got going on, Mario?
Setting up this GT500.
Very nice. Thing got a Whipple?
Maybe.
Probably. Oh. Yeah, that'd be a 3.8. Maybe ported, maybe not.
Maybe not.
All right, let's add another Whipple. All right, so the first step whenever we do a Whipple, because Gene is getting so fast at doing these, he tends to get the installs done before I even get the calibration. So first thing I do, first thing I do is I get the Tomahawk tuning device that comes with the Whipple, and you connect it to the car and get the stock calibration, and then submit the calibration request to Whipple. Usually get it same day, sometimes it's next day. So that's why I try and do it first thing before we even pull a vehicle in here, so Gene doesn't beat me for getting him the calibration. So let's go ahead and pull the stock file and then submit the calibration request. So we're going to pull the stock file. All you have to do is connect the Tomahawk to your OBD2. You're going to select Request Cal File. File created, remove SD card. So that's all you have to do. You're going to send this file to Whipple along with the other information in the calibration request form. All right, we about 10 minutes in. Airbox is removed. Front end is removed so we can mount the heat exchanger. Next up, intake manifold's coming off to make room for that giant Whipple supercharger. All right, so I think we're about 2 hours in right now. You guys are making good progress. Already got the blower set. Working on getting that lid on next. The heat exchanger's already on, so still gotta run the lines for it. Got the coolant pump mounted. Genie. So Gene's like the Whipple king around here. I don't even know how many Whipples he's installed at this point.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So what do you think the hardest part of the Whipple install is?
The airbox.
The air box. Yeah, that's right. the littlest things. The tube that goes from the throttle body to the airbox definitely fights Gene every time. Yeah. Other than that, there are some bolts in the backside, but Gene's conquered them now, so they're like piece of cake. But we've had multiple trucks
First time
in.
I did was like 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah.
Easy cake.
Yeah. I think, man, your first Whipple install is probably what, 12 hours or so.
Probably.
Probably a little longer.
Are we gonna do about 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah. Now they're in and out. So pretty cool. If we get our calibration today, she'll be running today. If not, tomorrow. I mean, we could start it either way. We got same injectors, so we'll at least start it, check over our work, and then once we get the calibration, it's game time.
Yes, sir.
Some good progress. Got the lid on. Belt going on.
Yep.
And then the hardest part, that airbox. So we're close, but that airbox. So
Almost there. 30 more minutes.
all right, getting this bad girl buttoned up. $47.5 miles. Seems like some adequate NA break-in for me. Now she got the Whipple supercharger on her. Front end going back in. See, Gene's got the intake tube on. How'd that one do?
A little better.
A little nicer to you today? Alright, we got the 25 all finished up. Getting ready to head back to Grapevine Ford. What are we towing this bad girl with? Ooh, it's the work truck. The U-Haul truck. Not bad.
Alright guys, so we are on our way to drop off this new Whippled Pickle truck at Grapevine Ford. And we got the master tech right here, Jeannie, who did the Whipple on this truck. And then you have me, guys, which of course I did help with this truck.
True sleeper over here.
True sleeper, yeah.
You're never gonna find out about this.
It is a two-wheel drive truck. And since they got the Whipple through Pickle, it does not have the 105-mile-an-hour limiter. It has the 135. So that is the advantage of getting the Whipple through us. All right, guys. So we just made it to Grapevine Ford. Y'all can see.
How'd she drive, boys?
Oh, she drives nice.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You would never expect this truck to have a Whipple on it driving down the road. It looks like a completely... Oh, wow.
You wouldn't know until you open the hood. So
It's a true sleeper right here.
Yeah. Actually, you can definitely hear a little bit of blower whine because it still has all-stock exhaust on it right now.
Yeah.
But otherwise, okay.
But on Friday, so he said that him and his wife will be available Friday.
Okay.
I do want y'all to meet each other.
Yeah, that would be really nice. Yeah. Looks like it should be there, huh?
Yeah, it looks natural.
Yeah. This is the Tomahawk programmer. So if the customer ever decides that he wants to go, stage 2 upgrade, then he'll need this to do the calibration.
What would the stage 2 include?
132 millimeter throttle body, 55-pound injectors, and a more aggressive calibration. So it's about, I think it's about 80 crank horsepower increase.
Okay.
Going stage 2, but then the warranty is gone. So he has to be ready to party.
Yeah. He asked about taking off the limiter on the miles per hour, and I was like, yeah, this is 135, right?
Yeah, it's 135.
Yeah, so I'm like, it was below the warranty. We took off.
Yeah, 135. Even on a stage 2 calibration, it's still 135. So that's as fast as these trucks will go until custom tuning is available.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he need to worry about anything else, or if he has any issues, he just go straight back to you?
Yeah, if he has any issues, he can bring it back to me. If he wants to have us do the general service on it, or maintenance, oil changes, stuff like that, we can offer that. We did a oil change with 5W50, so he can bring it back and we can continue that, because with the Whipple you use a thicker weight.
Oh.
And then nothing but 93 octane in this truck. 93, 91 at minimum, but nothing lower than that.
Nice. Add a Whipple to this thing.
Sorry.
Pickle Performance.
How's it going, man?
Hey,
I'm Josh. Nice to meet you.
Josh.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Gus. So this is what we specialize in over there. We have our Whippled Pickle packages, and we've done a lot of. Oh, have you?
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This thing in one day. One day.
Yeah.
It's just dropped it off and just got it back.
Yeah, we would have had it back yesterday, but we had a little bit going on and couldn't get out here. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. But yeah, definitely appreciate it. My manager wants to come take a look and talk to you too. So.
Okay, awesome. Go, man.
I just wanted to see the U-Haul truck.
Oh man, I wish we would have brought it up. We'll bring it up next time.
I saw you. I was watching your story while I was inside. I was like, oh yeah, that'll work.
So I've been wanting to throw the trailer behind U-Haul with a truck on it for a while. So yesterday we had a little bit of extra time, and I was like, let's get the trailer. And so yeah, we just did some rollers with this truck behind it.
I saw that.
So yeah,
that was pretty awesome. This thing looks sweet.
Very unsuspecting, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially I hope he keeps the Steelies.
Yeah.
Let's go full incognito.
Yeah, keep the Steelies, do a little lowering kit on it, some traction bars, and he'll be in business.
That's awesome. I'll knock this out super quick. I'll keep them in stock.
Yeah, we try and keep them in stock at all times. So y'all gonna put it back inside, show it off for a little bit before he picks up?
Probably. I don't know how quickly it syncs customers, so yeah, see how quickly he's coming to pick it up.
It's either Friday or Saturday. I'm gonna come back up and meet the customer whenever he takes delivery. So
sweet.
I'll drive you home and take you for a spin in it.
There we go. I'm down.
Yeah, it's a little spicier than this one.
I don't doubt it.
Mexican GTR, right?
I love it.
Dude, that felt good.
That is stupid.
It's that truck's hurting a lot of feelings. We're supposed to be running a 340i this week, so from a dig on the street.
Oh yeah. That's awesome, man. I just wanted to say hi.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Cameron.
See you,
yeah, man. Let me know if you need anything, all right?
I got you.
All right. Well, we're going to let Grapevine Ford take it from here. We're going to meet back up with the customer who purchased the vehicle on Friday or Saturday and get their reaction. Hopefully do a ride-along video with them and let them enjoy their new Whippled Pickle F-150.
If y'all are not able to meet whenever he comes pick it up, what what does he need to do in the beginning stages to make sure that everything sets right, or is there a break-in period?
So included in the package is a 500-mile inspection. So whenever he hits 500 miles, have him reach out to me. I'll schedule him in, and it's a quick in and out, about 30, 40 minutes. And we just give everything a once-over. We check the torque specs on all the supercharger pulleys and check for belt wear, coolant leaks, things like that. So then he's ready to rock. My big thing is having the stock catalytic converters on it. You don't want to do back-to-back pulls, like, because it'll heat up those cats and potentially melt them. So one pull, let it cool down a little bit, and then you can do another pull. But if you're just out there, you know, just beating the crap out of it, then there's a chance of melting those cats. So that's one thing that I do warn people about.
Another one right there, another single cabs.
That one getting sold?
Those are the ones that we just got. I'll put them down on the overflow lot.
Okay, so
as soon as we're finished with them over there, we bring them over here.
Oh, okay. Nice. So you got two on the lot right now.
Steel wheels.
Yeah.
That one's a 4x4. It's got one, a 2-wheel drive one right here.
So what are these things selling for? Because isn't there some kind of like A-plan or something going on with these?
They do have an A-plan pricing right now. That all like it's supposed to be employee pricing, but everybody can get it right now.
Yeah.
Make more for the top up business. But the sticker on that is probably like on the 4x4 it's probably like right at around 50.
Okay.
Or like 47 or something like that. And then employee pricing, whatever discounts are available for those.
Yeah.
It's already a set price.
Okay. So about how much would it be for a regular cab 4x4 right now?
Let me look real quick, but it usually takes a couple $1,000s off the price tag immediately.
Okay.
Just like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, give me a few minutes and I can come back to it.
Okay, cool.
This is a quick example. So this here is a 5.0 4x4 regular cab carbonized gray.
Mm-hmm.
The MSRP is out for right at 48 too.
Mm-hmm.
But right now we can sell this at A-plan right here for 44.5.
Oh wow! So almost 4,000 off on a
Yeah.
regular cab.
That's 4,000 towards your really cool supercharger right there.
And you know what's crazy? I bought a 23 brand new in 23. You know what I paid for that truck?
What was that?
54,000.
54?
No blower on it. That was just for a stock truck.
The truck?
For the truck.
What's the U-Haul on the side? What's that for?
So it's a rental truck. I just want the
Oh,
U-Haul.
right.
No, this is a customer truck and light work truck. This truck does have 96,000 miles on it, but it's pretty well built. 3-liter Whippled supercharger, full suspension, fuel system, built trams, converter. Takes around 850 wheel.
Damn.
Yeah. This truck will, about a 2.7 0 to 50 on the street. No burnout, nothing. Just auction it up.
I said you need to talk to me about some stuff on it.
Oh, you're the one picking up the truck?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't even realize that. All right.
I don't know where
This is our guy getting the Whippled Pickle truck. I thought you were just out here hanging.
No. I seen a pool. That's why I said I seen this truck on there, you know?
Nice. All right. Well, where's your truck at?
I don't know. I don't know where's that.
Let's go look.
Right here she is. Damn, I was looking in there.
I sneaked it over here. There was a Porsche in here last week.
Yeah, I seen that.
Locked it up. Well, we didn't do anything to it. It looks exactly like
It looks
when you
just,
bought it.
yeah, I mean, damn.
A little more power. Did you drive this thing in stock form?
I have one already.
Okay.
I got mine to 2012 though, 5.0.
Okay.
It's a long bed. It's white. I was gonna buy an old square body. My wife's like, just buy a new truck. Then a guy at work showed me this with the supercharger on it, you know, the sleeper, and I was like, okay, you want me to get a new truck? This is what I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
She's like, why do you need 700 horsepower truck? And I'm like, I wouldn't.
Why not? Yeah. No doubt.
What's the difference in stage 1, 2, and 3 on the
So, stage 1, that's what you have a stage 1 with warranty on the truck.
Right.
So it's not to be confused with the Ford Performance with
Right.
warranty. This is a Whipple with warranty. Whipple Stage 1 with warranty.
Okay.
So on this one, it has 135 mile an hour calibration.
Yeah, because I said, hey, you can turn that off, and they said, no.
Yeah.
We do void your warranty. I said, okay, I'll leave it on there.
So as far as they have the Stage 1 with warranty, that makes 705.
That's what it says, yeah.
And then 650 torque on the Stage 2 kit. It's rated at 805 and 675 torque.
Now, what if I eventually wanted to upgrade to like a Stage 2? What's involved in that?
Calling me up and saying,
I got some money.
Buddy.
I got some money.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
But I mean, the supercharger, all that, it stays on there, right? On the Stage 2?
Yeah, it's the same blower. We do have to pull the supercharger to change out the injectors because of the design.
Right, yeah.
So we pulled the head unit. We replace your stock injectors because it's still stock injectors on a Stage 1
right.
kit. We upgraded the Ford Performance 55-pound injectors, which are the same that come in the GT500s. So you get a set of injectors, 132 millimeter Whippled throttle body,
right.
the new intake tube to make to the throttle body from the airbox, and then a pulley and Stage 2 calibration.
Okay. Oh shit.
So there she is, and this is the Gen 6 3 liter, so it's the latest and greatest. It has the upgraded rotor pack and I think a little bit different porting on the case itself.
Perfect.
So plenty of room for growth once custom tuning's available for these trucks.
Yeah, I've seen on there. There's a lot of people are having problems tuning the 25s over the 24s, I guess.
Yeah, 24 and 25. There's no tuning available yet. So there's one company that did, I believe, a fuel tech on one with a twin turbo kit.
Right.
That's like race trucks.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna have your creature comforts whenever you get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as far as drivability, if you just cruise this truck, you would never know that there's a supercharger.
Right.
And then once you get in it, you're like, what the
Yeah, because I heard one in Frisco, they had some hooked up, and they started them up, and you can't even hear it.
Yeah.
I mean,
this one has a little bit of whine. You can hear them with all stock exhaust. You can hear a little bit of the blower whine.
yeah, I'm taking that shit off.
Yep. So as soon as you put exhaust on it, it's like that's how.
I mean, because I worked in an exhaust shop for years and years and years, and if you're sucking air in, it's got to get out.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yep.
All right, perfect.
Gonna start her up.
Good deal.
It's gonna sound just like it did.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it does.
How you doing, brother?
Let me open this door for you guys.
Yeah, you don't sound any different.
You got time? You want to do a little, take it out for a little bit? Yeah, we can do that actually. How's it going?
Just checking out this suspension thing. Now, is this for motor or suspension? What is this for?
It's for engine transmission settings basically. So sport mode's gonna, hold the gears longer,
right.
give you a little bit more line pressure whenever it's shifting.
Man, this thing sits up like real high compared to my other one.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Compared to the long bed?
Yeah.
So what's your main purpose of this truck? Is it gonna be just a daily driver, or what are you doing with it? Just a fun toy?
Yeah.
These things are hard to beat, man. They really are.
God damn. This is a lot different than the one at home.
Oh yeah, a little different. I'm very spoiled with these Coyotes because
Yeah, I look and I see you specialize basically just in
yes,
the Coyotes.
and the truck business has been really hot lately. I started kind of building Mustangs, and then built my first truck in 2020, and then it's just taken off. These things are so popular now. And,
Yeah, because I went to buy a Chevrolet for GM, but GM don't make a V8 short wheelbase truck anymore.
I know it.
Now, where's the traction control part?
It is right here. So hold that for 5 seconds.
That's it?
That's it.
Woo, man.
Damn, buddy.
Shit.
Leaving some tracks.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
This thing's
oh,
fucking
yeah.
badass, man.
I love it.
Oh yeah, man, this thing, fuck. I almost want to leave it like this down. Shit. I mean, because I drove it when I got it. I mean, I really wasn't worried about it, you know.
Yeah.
And I just kind of cruised it around, but you know, I have the one at home. It ain't
like this, buddy.
Now the rear end, that's a some kind of like electric limited slip.
So yeah, you have the e-locker in this truck, but it deactivates after 15 miles an hour. It turns off.
Oh, okay.
So on these, what I usually do is I order a modified Mustang LSD from Street Techniques.
Right.
And that's what we upgrade these to, and they hold up really well.
I guess you can pull out in front of somebody in this.
So you can let everyone know that you got the Pickle sleeper truck.
Oh, yeah.
Because that Ford Performance 105, and that's it.
Oh, no shit.
105. This one will go to 135. So you can actually go to the quarter-mile track and run it full pass. Those other guys can only do 1/8 mile in those trucks.
Shit, where's a quarter-mile track at nowadays?
Ennis. Texas
Oh,
Motorplex.
yeah, is that the only one?
Yep.
All right, man.
Cool.
Fucking perfect.
Man, I sure do appreciate
Hey, man,
you.
thanks for meeting me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Come by the shop, check it out sometime.
Oh, yeah, I will, definitely.
Yeah, we rolled up to a stop sign and he was just like, I already knew. Because he was getting on, he's like, oh man, this thing's quick. And then we like come up to a stop sign, I already knew. He was like, asked me about the traction control. I was like, just hit it.